The world right now is so drawn to negativity, and I see it with my own two eyes. I made a video during a bad day that I had saying I'm tired of existing, and that's one of my most viewed video. And then my most viewed video was just me saying that everyone is miserable. The titles for both of them, they're pretty negative, but yet they have the most views. I'll go to another creator's like post, video, whatever. I like it. I go in the comments to type a comment, and I see that the most liked comment is negative. Like 8 times out of 10, it's a negative comment that's the top liked. I'm like, yo, like, why are people so negative? And I'm guilty for that. Like, I made that video about everybody being miserable because I realized a lot of people are not happy. And because of a lot of people are not happy, they're not going to be positive. You know how hard it is to be positive while you're miserable? That is so hard. That's a different level type of light worker and alchemist, to always be optimistic no matter the situation they are in, like, in state of mind. Like, it's not easy at all. So I don't fault people for being negative while they're miserable. It's human nature. It's the easiest thing to do. People always want the easy way out. People always want an excuse to act the way they are. I be thinking about, like, a prime example. KSI, like, I ain't trying to bash the dude, but it's like, he posted a song, and the song was not that good. It was pretty buns. But people started giving him hate for it, and he couldn't handle it. But this guy be making fun of people all the time. You would think since somebody would throw shade all the time, you would think they'll be able to handle it. No. Sometimes I be forgetting to moisturize my lips. But yeah, like, most of the time, people that throw the most shade, people that, like, always have something negative to say, people that gossip the most, overall cause so much chaos and negativity, can never take the amount that they dish out. They can never take it back. They could never take it back. Like, and I have a few people in my life where I'm like, they talk so much trash, and then the moment I say one thing, they crumble. I'm like, you just said all that, but I say one thing back, you can't handle it? Like, huh? Like, I don't know. But I just use KSI as an example because that's the one person I can really think about that people may know. Like, I don't feel bad about all the hate he's getting because all he does is just laughs and makes fun of people. Like, I guess he does make positive things, but I don't know. I can't really think of any. I don't know. I'm not bashing the dude. I'm just observing something. But yeah, like, people just are so drawn to negativity, and then they wonder why they're so miserable. You marinate in negativity all the time. Like, that one girl that made fun of the girl that made the demure challenge, like the trend where she says demure. Like, there's literally a person that blew up because she's been making fun of the girl that started the demure trend. Like, I think she fell off by now, but it's like her whole reason she blew up is because she's being negative and making fun of her. And she's like, oh, I'm the #1 hater. You look at her and you're like, what's going on with you? Like, that's the corniest thing I ever heard. Like, and people blew her up because it's one of the deadliest sins. It's one of the deadly sins. Like, if it's not greed, gluttony, lust, hatred, like violence, I gotta count. If it ain't greed, gluttony, lust, violence, pride, and then I gotta think of the other two. I gotta think of them. But if it's not anything regarding those 7 sins, it's probably not gonna blow up. Like, it is so sad, and I'm like, why does this video have millions of views? And it'll be somebody making fun of a marginalized group or a person, and I'm like, are people forgetting, like, these people got feelings? Like, imagine you're trying to exist, and then you wake up and you see on your TikTok feed a TikTok that has over like 1 million likes, and the TikTok is talking about how much you suck. Like, what? Huh? Like, how do you think that would affect their mental health? Like, that's horrible. Nobody would want that. I mean, there's some people that would do anything for any type of attention, but most people, they don't want that. I know I don't. So it's like, why do that to another person? You know, like, I forgot to mention this, but 20v1s pop the balloon. If that's not if that's not a negativity cesspool, I don't know what is. Like, I don't even have to explain why it's negative. The fact that they exist speaks volume that negativity is the new sliced bread. Like, everybody's so drawn to it. Like, the fact that they get views is mind-blowing. It's astonishing, and people still go. But I can't say, no matter how much we evolve and like get better as a society, negativity's still gonna be here. Dumbos are still gonna be here. People that don't think through and make horrible decisions are still gonna be there. So that's just the duality of life. The internet's weird, especially as a content creator. Like, I'm grateful for the people that are supporting me. Oh yeah, thank you again for 400 subscribers. I'm grateful. Thank you. We came a long way, y'all. But yeah, for 400 subscribers, when I saw that, I got really happy. Thanks. But yeah, like, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I just thought of 400 subscribers, and I'm like, like, come on. Like, I realized that on my comments as well. Like, I'll post something, and like, a lot of the times a negative comment will have like the most likes, and I'm like, dang, why is so many people so miserable? I'm like, y'all keep proving my point over and over again. Like, what's going on? If you're that unhappy, try to do something to fix that. Make that your priority. Like, I don't get it. Another example is that people that are in Greek life, those people are not happy. Like, most of the people in Greek life, they're not happy, and they can't admit it. When you go through so much like abuse, it will be physical, mental, heavy on mental, sexual, if I said it right. I didn't say it right because of YouTube, but you catch my drift. Like, any form of abuse that you're taking, it's going to hurt your soul, and it's gonna affect your spirit. Like, how can you be happy after you experience that much just for letters? And I'm still on that, and I'm like thinking about it, like, the way they made the organization seem so fun and so loving, I almost got sucked into that. I used to be interested until I actually got to meet people and actually see how they live and actually see their mindset, and I hear what they said and what they talked about when they got like drunk. I'm like, y'all are doing all that? Y'all went through so much for letters? All that for letters? Do you like the organization? No. Do you like the people? No. Do you like what you do? No. Why are you in it? Well, and it's like, and now I see them in pictures and I see what they gone through, and I'm like, you did all of that just so you could say that you're part of something? And I almost got sucked into that. Like, I truly believed what they marketed, what they show, how they portray it when they talk about it to like schools. I thought that's how it is. But you really don't know what you want until you actually know what it is behind closed doors. Like, so the next time, and that goes into play with my other video about comparison. Like, comparison is the thief of joy, because it's like I would see some girls in sororities and I would want that too. Like, I'm like, I want to be in a group full of like girls that I can call my sisters. Like, that would be cool. Because at the time, I didn't have a relationship with my real sisters at all. So it's like, at least I have something to fall back on. And then I figure out what they do behind closed doors and what they go through. I was like, no wonder they always say discretion. Because they don't want people to know about it. Because the more people know about it, the less people will be interested. Well, I don't even think that's true. Because a lot of people know about it and they still want to be part of it. So, shoot, I don't even know. But, yo, that's crazy, bro. And I ain't trying to bash you if you're part of it. But every time I hear a person getting unalived because of the hazing, it really, really, really infuriates me when I look in the comments and they're like, such and such is a non-hazing. Go to hell. Like, read the room. Somebody got unalived. A family has lost a member. And you're more concerned on how such and such organization looks like. And you said it's non-hazing. Obviously it is. People get hurt and get unalived from it all the time. And I'm like, I thought the whole point was to uplift the community. How are you going to uplift the community if you're literally beating them down? Oh, you gotta beat your dad to bring him back up? No, that's, yeah, maybe when it comes to like mindset, even then you don't beat the mind. You just challenge it by making them do tasks. Teamwork, by actually loving each other. You will still be strong together and still have a bond, but it doesn't have to be trauma bonding. That's how I see it. I don't think we can get closer from like a tea party or like a pizza party, not because we're getting beat together or graped together. The more I hear about it, I'm like, this can't be real. And then people are still backing that organization that caused all of this. I have barely even met a person that was part of an organization that was happy. Well, except that one sorority. They seem pretty happy, but maybe they good at hiding it. I don't know, but it's like the more and more I hear about it, the more I'm like, yo, this is slavery 2.0. That's crazy. It's not really off topic, but I had to mention that because that's crazy, bro. Negativity is just the new thing now. Yeah. But just because everybody else is negative doesn't mean you gotta turn as rotten as they are. Negativity makes you weak, not strong. Because it's super easy to be negative. It's the weak thing to do. To do the strong thing and be positive. Not all the time, but when it needs to be. Stay honest. Stay beautiful. And stay optimistic. Reflection. Thanks for having time to talk to you. I'm out.